I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I hope you are doing well. I am going live in a couple of hours. Hey guys, good morning. Oh shoot, it's really early for you. I'm going live later, but I wanted to come live and oh man, I took a nap and I woke up right before it was time to come live. I'm so tired. So I found I was going through Newsbreak and the freaking articles I was seeing, I was like, holy moly sakes alive, are you really kidding me right now? They even have a 3D animation of, oh man, hold on. Yeah, this is it. All right, let's see. Hey, Denise, how are you doing? All right, let's see this, you guys. I haven't seen any of this. I wanted to wait until they have this website right here. Let me go to it. It might be the video. Oh, it is. Stop. Thank you. All right, let's watch this first. Good. I'm glad y'all are doing well. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, it's this right here.
In words of the object itself. Where explosion expands, implosion contracts. In the case of the Titan submergible, the implosion was caused due to very high hydrostatic pressure of the surrounding water, which happened within a fraction of a millisecond, as shown in the animation. At the depth the Titanic rests, there is around 5,600 pounds per square inch of pressure. That's almost 400 times the pressure we experience on the surface. As the submersible is deep in the ocean, it experiences the force on its surface due to the water pressure. When this force becomes larger than the force hull can withstand, the vessel implodes violently. But why did this implosion happen?
Okay. Wait, Denise, are you in Australia too? So you guys, this is the part that, let me see. The part. I don't know if you can see my mouse. So this is the part that crushes like a can, just this one part. So this and this and this, all that, this is a part that they found whole. That's why all of this, see it like that, cracked like that. That's why all of this came out whole, like, big pieces.
Happened to the Titan submersible. Existing technology is based on steel, titanium, and aluminum. These are what kept other submarines from being crushed. But the Titan has had an experimental design. It used mostly carbon fibers, which have the advantage of being lighter than titanium or steel. The properties of carbon fibers for deep-sea applications are, however, not that well understood. It can crack and break suddenly. We corrected our recent video listening to all your comments and research, so stay tuned with this corrected version and don't miss a beat. OceanGate Titan. This is not a submarine, but the Titan is a Cyclops-class manned submersible. But what's the difference between the two? The primary difference between a submersible and a submarine is that the submersible is launched from a mother vessel or home vessel. They are typically launched on a raft or platform, which is placed into the ocean and ultimately descends via 4 electric thrusters, which helps it to reach speeds of around 3 knots. But a submarine is a curtain located at the front of the submarine. The interior of the vessel is pretty simple. You will have a joystick, which is actually a video game controller, and 2 monitors to help steer the vessel. One is for the sonar, and the other one placed on the side is for steering the submersible. This is probably one of the basic diving submarine you will ever see. Engineering behind it. These are the 4 electric thrusters that help steer the vessel. 2 inner space or 13,000 feet at a speed of 3 or 4 knots. Now that we have established the basic functions, let's take a look at how this works. Step number 1, mother, which is the pole, is at a particular spot where the Titanic shipwreck is located. Step number 2, the ramp slowly disembarks from the mother ship along with the Titan submersible. Step number 3, it will slowly descend to a certain depth. Step number 4, the small Titan submersible will disengage from the assigned platform. Step number 5, Titan will slowly descend at a low speed of 3 or 4 knots. Step number 6, the pilot will use the joysticks to pilot the vessel. This is how it works. Moving the joystick controller just like this will propel the vessel forward. Tilting the back will reverse the vessel with help of the thrusters. If the pilot turns left or right, he will just have to twist the controller and the effects will be a...
Okay, well, never mind then. What is the temperature over there? It is 108 degrees right now. Oh, I'm so mad because I really thought this was something interesting, but it's not. So I'm like, whatever. So I don't know if y'all knew, but Madonna was found, I don't know if it was unconscious. I think it was unconscious. And so they called 911 and she went to the hospital, and they initially said it was because of a bacterial infection. But then it came out that they had to use Narcan to get her. And the only thing, Narcan is not used for a bacterial infection. Sick. Oh my God, I don't know what that is here. And then watch this, you guys. I guess I'll have to make it bigger because I don't think y'all can read this. Madonna health shocker. Singer accused of faking her hospitalization due to lack of tour ticket sales. What do y'all think? Do y'all think she did it because of lack of tourist tickets? Was Madonna's recent hospitalization all a lie? The Queen of Pop has been accused of faking her recent health crisis in an effort to cover up her alleged to cancel her tour. Her alleged poor ticket sales after the 64-year-old postponed her highly anticipated world tour, which was set to kick off on Saturday, July 5th, today. No, today in Vancouver. Her sickness is a ruse, and the real reason she canceled the tour is because her tour sales were dismal. A music industry source spilled to a news publication on Thursday, July 15th. The insider's claims completely contradicted statements made by both Madonna and her manager, Guy Oseary. Madonna's manager was the first to speak out about the Material Girl singer's concerning health crisis after the Mama 6 was reportedly found unresponsive at the Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York, where she had been strenuously rehearsing for 12 hours daily in the months leading up to her world tour, as OK previously reported. On Saturday, June 24th, Madonna developed a serious bacterial infection which led to a several days stay in the ICU. Her manager revealed on Wednesday, June 28th, in an Instagram statement announcing the postponement of the celebration tour, her health is improving. However, she is still under medical care. A full recovery is expected. Madonna was eventually sent home from the hospital to begin her recovery and later shared a statement of her own via social media. Thank you for your positive energy, prayers, and words of healing and encouragement. I have felt your love. The Like a Virgin vocalist expressed in an Instagram post on Monday, July 10th. I'm on the road to recovery and incredibly grateful for all of the blessings in my life. My first thought when I woke up in the hospital was my children, Madonna wrote of her offspring, Lourdes, Rocco, David, Mercy, and twins, Esther and Stell. My second thought was that I did not want to disappoint anyone who bought tickets for my tour. 41. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Celsius is. So look, she's had it right here. I also didn't want to let people down who worked tirelessly with me over the last few months to create my show. I hate to disappoint anyone, she added, concluding, my focus now is my health and getting stronger, and I assure you, I'll be back with you as soon as I can. The current plan is to reschedule the North American leg of the tour and to begin in October in Europe. In Touch spoke to a music industry source claiming Madonna's sickness was a ruse. Oh my God, I can't deal with these comments. Dude, this thing says, oh my God. Oh my God. This thing says, well, easy for everyone to believe she was infected. Now she'll forever be known as the bacterial girl instead of the material girl. Oh my God, you guys, I can't. Okay, that was funny. Did y'all hit that like button for me? So, do you think that she faked the illness, because she didn't sell enough tickets? Is she really getting that poor? That poor, listen to me. Is she really running out of money that fast? Hold on one second, you guys. Let me make this bigger for kid. Let me see. Yeah, you think she was sick? Well, obviously, if Narcan's did it for her, then it was an overdose. But it's okay, Madonna. You could talk about it. You could talk about whatever. Your real fans will believe you. Your real fans will. Appearance small. Let's do medium. All right, now. Okay, let's see if this is better. All right, now y'all can see it better. If y'all have heard about these articles, let me know, because I haven't, and I thought they were crazy. Hold on one moment. Police arrest 8-year-old boy who allegedly stole car at gunpoint before leading cops on a wild chase. That's crazy. And then it's in Alabama. An 8-year-old boy was arrested in Alabama after allegedly stealing a car at gunpoint before leading police on a wild chase, which ended only after the boy crashed into another vehicle, a witness's dash cam shows. The child, who was not named due to his age, has been charged with first-degree robbery, attempted to elude, and firearms possession. 8-year-old boy charged for armed carjacking and eluding police in stolen car. Officers say they did recover a gun at the scene. Meanwhile, the boy remains in custody at the Montgomery Youth Detention Facility. Witness Snake Knapp told WSFA that he saw the boy even pick up 2 adults after reportedly carjacking a vehicle. Whenever I realized it was a little boy, I knew I had to follow them and make sure no one got hit and that he got caught, because don't want him driving all over Montgomery, causing more accidents or hurting himself or hurting other people, said Knapp. Knapp wondered where the child's parents were during the shocking incident. I think parents just really need to know where their kids are, what their kids are doing, and just talk to them about these kinds of things. No injury was reported.
Car theft in Montgomery leads to a police chase, and tonight NPD says the person responsible is an 8-year-old boy.
What's more, police say that child driver was also armed and is now accused of a carjacking that was caught on video.
A witness captured this video of the child driving off in the stolen car. We spoke to that person about what he saw. Anchor Sally Pitts with his firsthand account and new information from police.
Hey, Google, call the Montgomery Police Department.
Witness video shows what police say is an 8-year-old driving a stolen car. The witness said he saw the child hit another car and then drive off.
I just naturally kind of wanted to follow him because I didn't think it was right for him to just get away with hitting someone. But as I was following him, I realized.
Oh my gosh. Did you see how little that little boy was?
At some point it was a little boy.
The witness said he continued to follow the car, and at one point it turned onto the boulevard going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, he picked up some adults on Norman Bridge Road. It was 2 guys, and they just wanted a ride to, I think, American Deli. And so I followed them there. I kind of kept my distance.
The witness called police, who tried to pull over the child. Officers say he refused to stop. During the chase, police say the 8-year-old driver crashed in the area of West Fairview Avenue and South Court Street. No one was hurt, but this witness fears it could have ended differently.
Yeah, I think parents don't get involved in their kids' lives enough anymore. It's not 100% their fault, but I think parents really just need to know where the kids are, what the kids are doing.
Police say they did recover a gun. Of course, the 8-year-old.
That is Sally Pitts report.
That's crazy. Did you see how little that boy was? How in the hell? There's no way that he was able to press that gas pedal or brake and steer at the same time. There's no way. That little boy was too little. and then picked up adults at that. And one of the adults couldn't even drive. They had to call a kid to bring them. Holy guacamole. Then check out this one. You guys, I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. Y'all. Passenger laughs as she points gun at the Lyft driver. And look at her. Look at her. You see that? Oh my God, I can't even show this. Did y'all see that? I don't know. I guess it won't.
You ready to be playing, Joe? You ever heard of what they call it? Columbus. Columbus. You never heard of Columbus, Georgia? Columbus, Georgia? No. Oh, okay, you gonna learn about it if you don't get to this beach.
What did y'all think about that? That's crazy as all get out, yo. Like, for real. Pointing a gun at anyone is a no-no. It is. See, that's what I wanted to know. If that guy, let me make sure I'm not muted. That, did that guy know that she was holding that gun right behind his seat? Because I know he was joking and laughing and stuff, but maybe it was at what they were saying. And then she was like Columbus instead of Columbus. It is never okay unless you intend to kill that person. Joking with a gun or waving in the direction of anyone is disgusting and wrong. Each year in the United States, there are hundreds who die from accidental gun discharges. If the gun was loaded, this could have been another casualty. Even if the gun was not loaded, the driver could have turned around and shot her. That may have been a weak self-defense argument, but it certainly could have been another needless gun death. From the video, it looks like one of the other passengers took the video and then, I guess, posted it online. That's a foolish move, but it is incidents like these that explain why so many Uber and Lyft drivers have dash cams in their car. Ew, that shrimp looks gross. Conclusion, I have to wonder how often this sort of things occur. Driving through cities late at night can't be easy, and it makes me better appreciate my old school taxis have plexiglass barriers between the front and back seats. Kudos to the driver for keeping his calm. If you're using rideshare, do us all a favor and leave your weapon at home. Well, no, because that's why they had a weapon. These are crazy stories, you guys, like, holy guacamole. And then these pictures, are not, let me put up a trigger warning. Okay, so this is about a woman who got flesh-eating disease. And she's not unalive, you guys. She is alive in the hospital bed, and it's pictures of parts of her body where the bacteria ate her skin. And I'm going to show you guys it to educate you on, hold on a second. I'm going to educate you guys on this disease because it is the summer, and um, I'm sure that they have a lot of bacterial flesh eating bacterial disease. Is that what? All right. I wanted to make sure you could see it. Woman almost killed by deadly flesh eating bacteria. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Carolyn Gower was like any other healthy woman her age when suddenly she was struck down by a mystery illness that would have killed her if it wasn't for an 11th hour act. Oh, it's in Australia. It's in Australia, Kaz and Denise. The Australian woman was found by her adult children in bed on the evening of March 14th, suffering from delirium and a high fever, triggering an immediate trip to the hospital. There it was determined she had been infected with the deadly flesh-eating bacteria Necrotocin fasciitis. If her children hadn't arrived at her home that evening, her chances of surviving the night was practically zero. Wow. If her children hadn't arrived at chances of her surviving the night was practically zero, according to her friend. Look how pretty she is. Carolyn's life hung in the balance for the next 2 weeks. She spent 3 to 4 weeks in an induced coma, had numerous hyperbaric treatments, 15 surgeries, including 2 skin grafts, and 2 months spent in the burn unit at the Alfred Hospital in Melbourne. Have y'all heard about this? Carolyn is now back home in Ballarat and is undertaking a rigorous rehabilitation program where physiotherapy, exercise therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and somebody walked in here. Speech therapy and psychology as she learns to walk and take care of her daily needs again while processing the trauma she's experienced. Mrs. Gower faced immense challenges following the death of her husband in 2017. Wow. And her condition has significantly intensified her difficulties. This is crazy. Okay, this is a picture, you guys. Okay, look, this is a picture of the that's her head, her face. So this is a picture I can show you. This is after the drainage and everything, with the drain and everything was taken off. This is what it looks like after the skin graft, after flesh-eating bacteria gets to your skin. This is what it looks like, guys. I just want to inform you. Is a GoFundMe aimed at supporting her to purchase necessary medical equipment. She said nothing had been funded by the public system. Hold on, you guys. Let me post this in case anybody would like to donate to her GoFundMe. Yeah, this is her GoFundMe. If anyone would like to donate to it, I will pin it up here. Okay, let me go back now. She got $1,355 Australian dollars raised out of $8,000. I'm not sure. With it is over there. These generous donations will assist Carolyn with the necessary requirements for her recovery, including medications, dressings, equipment, safety rails, and custom-made compression garments. Now, you guys have to remember that she has to learn everything all over again. She has to learn how to do everything all over for herself again. So she's really going to need a lot of things for home. Let's see what this is. I don't know what this is, but it must be like something for her shoulder area where the skin graft was. Look how pretty she is. She has pretty green eyes. Are they blue? Carolyn's medical teams are urging her to go for the healing benefits it will bring, and the hope of doing so has pushed Carolyn to achieve some of her rehabilitation milestones quicker than expected. For the past few years, Carolyn has dedicated her life to helping other widows and grievers across the world as a grief coach, podcaster, and through her social media. Ms. Gower hosts her podcast, My Person Died Too, and supports fellow widows with her business, Carolyn Gower Coaching. She has been unable to work for the past 4 months and has yet to receive the green light on when it might be safe for her to return. Even when she does, it will be in a much lesser capacity for quite some time as she continues the long road to recovery. Wow, you guys. That's hard. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. All right, so this one is the Zodiac Killer letters were analyzed by AI. Here are the results. Dang, that's all his letters. Wow. Wait, let me see if this I don't know what's wrong with this video right here, y'all. In the late 1960s, residents of Northern California were terrorized by a masked serial killer who sent letters and ciphers to police which purportedly contained information that would lead to his arrest. But decades have passed and law enforcement has yet to catch the killer, who became known as the Zodiac Killer. While multiple theories have been floated over the years as to the identity of the mystery killer, Professor Thomas Henry Horn is convinced that the Zodiac Killer eluded capture because he simply doesn't exist. He outlines this idea in the 2-part documentary series, The Myth of the Zodiac Killer, streaming now on Peacock. Part of the evidence supporting Horn's hypothesis are the letters purportedly written by the Zodiac. Horn believes that the letters were penned by multiple individuals, adding to the mystery around the Zodiac's identity. The only so-called evidence that does link any of these murders together is these letters taking credit for the murders. In an effort to prove that the letters were written by multiple people, Horn and filmmaker Andrew Knock approached Florian Cafiro and Jean-Baptiste Camps, 2 Frenchmen who are experts in computational linguistics, and asked them to analyze all 35 letters using artificial intelligence. They worked with the writing samples for nearly a month, with Cafiro describing the task as by far the most challenging that we've had to work on because there is so much, and adding that the writers seemingly tried to deceive the reader. We are very happy to get some, I hope, convincing results for some of the questions you asked. So what did they find? Well, through their analysis of the language alone, aka the individual stylistic genome, Camps and Cafiero found that the writers spoke in the style of early mid-English and most commonly associated with the Shakespearean era. Camps added that this was likely intentional and done to confuse the reader. You guys, guess who's trying to get in my lap and walk all over the laptop? Yes, you're right. Penelope, how surprising, right? Secondly, the experts said that their analysis showed that there are visible shifts in style throughout the letters, particularly before and after the murder of San Francisco cab driver Paul Stein, who is also the last confirmed Zodiac victim. What is striking is that what's changing is not the vocabulary, it's complexity, and so on and so forth in the content words. Is the complexity of the use of smaller words. I say Pats for Penelope. Cafiero added that an individual's style of writing tends to remain the same throughout one's life, especially an adult. Yeah, they don't know how to spell for sure. It has to be a guy. A guy, because they don't know how to spell. The phenomena that we observe here are clear enough to raise doubts, but we, of course, have to be cautious and reasonable about the interpretation of all this. For now, it's just a sketch, but it's a sketch that gives a lot of insight when they're analyzed with other clues and in context of other people who know the case. While Camp said Penelope, come on now. While Camp said they couldn't draw a definite conclusion, there's clearly something deserving of deeper investigation. That being said, Michael Butterfield, the writer of ZodiacKillerFacts.com, noted that the FBI has declared the letter as being authentic. To learn more about Horn and Knox research, watch The Myth of the Zodiac Killer on Peacock. Then this one, I want to know how this one works. So let's see. "41-year-old service member charged with molesting multiple teenage girls on Alaska Airlines." How you do such a thing in an airplane? An Army warrant officer has been charged with molesting not just one, but two teens on board an Alaska charge. Army servicemen molested two teenage girls on Alaska Airlines. James Benek, 41, is a non-commissioned officer in the U.S. Army stationed in Alaska. He now faces 2 counts of abusive sexual contact while on board an aircraft, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Incident 1. Oh, they are exactly 2 months apart. Incident 1, April 12, 2023. On an Alaska Airline red-eye flight from Anchorage. Sorry, my aunt messaged me on Facebook. On an Alaska Airlines red-eye flight from Anchorage to Seattle, Benek allegedly intentionally touched the thigh, then the butt of a 16-year-old teen who was seated next to him for sexual arousal. Gross. Incident 2, June 12, 2023. On an Alaska Airlines flight from Dallas to Seattle, he allegedly touched a leg with his pinky and then slid his hand up the inner thigh of an 18-year-old teen who was seated next to him. She tried to get out of her seat to speak to flight attendants, but Binnick allegedly pretended to be asleep in an attempt to block her from getting out. While she climbed over him to get out of her middle seat, he allegedly grabbed her butt. The teen's boyfriend witnessed this and reported the incident to the cabin crew, who moved Binnick to the rear of the aircraft. Wow, dude. He was arrested at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson outside Anchorage earlier this week and will appear at court on July 20th, 2023 in Washington State. He is recently divorced, which may or may not provide a motive for allegations against him. He doesn't need a motive. He freaking did what he did, and that's the bottom line. Incredibly, Binnick does not deny that physical contact occurred, but claims that he is a big guy and that any touching was not deliberate. Investigators believe these two incidents may not be isolated. If you have more information, we encourage. If you have further information, you're encouraged to apostrophe. Due to the heavy travel schedule of the defendant, the investigation is ongoing, and law enforcement is ensuring to Binnick on an aircraft. Those with information should call 1-800-CALL-FBI. 1-800-225-5324. If found guilty, he faces up to 2 years in prison. Binnick is innocent until proven guilty. At the same time, these allegations are incredibly disturbing, and his defense seems to implicate him. I'll leave out my own commentary here, except to say that if he did that to my daughter, I'd want him castrated. If you have any information concerning this man or are a victim of his abuse, please do reach out to the FBI. They don't have a picture of him, but if he was ever touched on an Alaska airline from this Army dude that doesn't show his face, y'all, that is disgusting. Hold on a second, y'all. This says that Grizzy is live. Something about Rudy. Hold on, let me see, guys. Let me see what this is all about real quick. Let me see if it might be something that we would be interested. You guys remember Carly? We've got to find her, you guys. All right, let me see. I guess if I put the whole name, it would be easier to search it. Okay, Denise. Let's see what this is about. If it's something good, then I'll make it bigger. Oh, wait.
So it is.
Oh, that's the dude that I was watching earlier. Oh, they're just discussing Rudy. It's not Rudy. Okay. Well, do y'all want to hear some of this? I don't know. Let's see.
How you doing?
Okay,
Oh,
man, dude. So I got more Janie recordings. I was running out of space on my phone, so I grabbed other phones around the house, and I'm like, I need this. So I've got all kind. Like, let me tell y'all. So it's gonna sound like me and her are best friends on some of these videos that I have, but really, I was like trying to work her, make sure I got her confidence in me, her trust, and I'm not really good at that. So you can hear me where I sound kind of like fake, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not good at putting on a show. I tend to be pretty like straight up. But man, I was kissing Janie's ass, dude. I'm like, ugh, I hate the way I sound.
Well, you had to in the beginning, because I mean, you thought.
Oh man, I hope it wasn't echoing because I forgot to hit mute. But if it wasn't, let me know. I wonder if she's gonna read the messages from Janie.
But in the beginning, you thought she was, it was all we had no reason to think anything was up.
Yeah. So y'all forgive me. I was working her jelly, dude. I was working them rolls, baby.
We'll work on that, Jack. We'll work on that. But we'll stick with it to the end right now.
Working them jelly rolls.
Somebody says they can hear echo. I am so sorry.
And so if they hear an echo, all they do, close out and then come back into the live. TikTok does it sometimes.
Yeah, I love you too, Dammy. Thank
What's
you.
up,
Thank you, everybody. Man. Okay, so yeah. Caesar says no echo. Thank you, friend. It sounds
posted. I've been getting a ton of DMs like from people like on like other cases and stuff now. And so they sent me this the video about it a little bit ago. This kid went missing on like the morning of July 4th.
Okay, I DM'd him. I DM'd him on Instagram to see if I could use one of his videos on the Andrea Del Visico case, the death in a dorm that I'm going to be doing. He's a really nice guy. He was like, yes, of course. Use whatever you want. He's a really nice guy.
And they still haven't found him. And he's from a town of like only like 1,900 people.
Is that Jonestown something, New Mexico, or what's it called?
Yeah, he's in Arizona. It's Joseph City, Arizona.
That one, yeah. Somebody messaged. Yeah, what's the story on that?
I-40 goes straight through it because I-40 is like the road I used to travel back home in North Carolina because it goes across the state. And apparently he got into it with his parents, and
their phone behind is a lot of times somebody instructed them to like, don't bring that to you. Don't bring. That is a red flag. Somebody told him to leave because kids will not leave their phones behind. So I bet he cleaned up his phone. He probably cleaned message history. Mm-hmm. Man, that's so scary, dude. Somebody's got him.
Yeah, I mean, because any teenager, they're not going to leave their phone like the stuff that they want. They're not going to leave behind.
Oh, Snapdragon and Pop. All right, sorry. I need to get my laptop fixed. Having trouble dropping links on my phone. Oh, no problem, Kaz. So if you would like to join the Swamp membership, I would so appreciate it. I'm going to go live on a separate live and talk to you guys about stuff. But anyway, here we go.
Stopped in northern Alabama. She stopped. She said there was a toddler on the side of the road. And so she called 911 and said, hey, there's a toddler on the side of the road. Then called her family. And then in the middle of it, when she stopped for the toddler, the call, like the call stayed on, but she stopped talking. The police showed up. She's gone. The toddler's gone, but her car's there with her phone, her wallet.
Because I like to.
It was, I got it written down. It's Carly Russell. Like, I saw people, the toddler with decoy type. Yep.
Oh, thank
There
you,
you go.
Kaz. Thank you
Wow.
so much.
She was leaving work. Saw a toddler, and then gone.
That is so sad, dude. Oh my God,
I mean,
dude. This
her-
is scary.
yeah.
This is so scary. I'm definitely gonna make
And I told my wife, I'm like, listen, when you're driving now, it's like you don't stop. Like you stay in the car. Like I know, and it's a toddler. Like who wouldn't want to get out of the car and help a kid? You know? And so
All the bad
yeah,
people.
so there's
I
been,
mean,
like
all
I
the
said, there's
good
been a
people have
ton
to
of people
suffer
sending me
for the bad.
different stuff all day since we started doing these lives every night.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I'm gonna probably do a little something too to try to help out. That sucks, dude. There's no telling where she could be. Man, that's so scary, dude. Somebody used the baby as a prop.
Like if they, because I mean, why? Where would she? Like that's just so weird that she would be gone and the kid would be gone, and all her stuff's still in the car. Even her wig is gone.
Oh my God.
Like everything, or sorry, it was left. Everything was left. Just stay in your
Damn.
car and call. Yeah, stay in your car and call. But I mean, when it's a toddler, you're like, man, I don't want to see that kid get hit. I'm on the interstate.
Yeah.
You know, so of course she probably got out. But that's like the same thing you see in the parking lots when like people like put stuff on your
Okay, this must not be the same guy that I'm talking about.
windshield and stuff. And it's always like, you know, they put
But he has 97,622. Trying to find him again.
stuff to like notify when there's like a woman alone in a car and they like mark the car and people come by and you get out to go get the money off your windshield or whatever and they grab you.
Dude, I feel like there's a lot of, man, I don't know, like the conspiracy theorist in me feels like a lot of people are missing for organ harvesting, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I just get this bad vibe ever since I started looking into Kanika Jenkins, the girl that was like partying up with friends at a hotel in Chicago.
That was a messed up case. Messed up case. Kanika Jenkins, law enforcement did her wrong too, I think, in my opinion.
Oh, and then like she disappeared, nobody could find her, and suddenly her body
over like YouTube and
little bit, let me know. But
dang.
yeah, she was missing for a long time, dude. And that was somebody volunteering to be like a moderator.
I'm trying to see if she says them texts from
Bella.
Jeannie.
I said, have her mess.
Oh shit, here we go. All right, let's see, guys.
100%. Rizzy's the GOAT.
Thank you. But let some people tell it, dude, that I'm just like, I don't even, I'm lying. Even if we show, like, man, dude, it doesn't matter how many receipts we try to pull. It's not good enough for the naysayers, dude. It's never good enough. Like, it's just crazy. And the media, too, they're just.
And we know we're always going to get questions. So we always try and have as much receipts as possible. Yo, Smoking On, we'll get to it. Don't worry. They got a lot. She's got some recording and stuff. It's okay.
What happened?
She said, could you finish showing the Bella Ninos DMs from yesterday?
Yeah, we. Oh, you guys want to see like how I come into play with all of this? How they reached out first?
Yeah, but if you wanted to do whatever you wanted to do first, yeah.
Okay, we could do that definitely, because this way we can upload it to YouTube, and that way people understand what happened. That I think that'll be a good point.
Yeah,
Okay, so I just sent that phone number.
Yep, I'm giving it to her right now. So you could go ahead and start with like the Bella DM stuff and talk about how you got into it, and then if she calls you, we can just start talking to her.
All right. So Rudy was found. Nikki reached out to me. Nikki reached out to tell me that Rudy was found. I was like,
okay, mind you, Nikki is a friend, but the Bella is a alias, if you will, for Janie, Rudy's mom.
hell yeah, that's what's up. And I guess she wanted everybody to know that, you know, he was found, but the entire time Nikki kind of knew, but she thought it was the cartel stuff. But then she started realizing that something wasn't right. And she told Rudy when he was found in front of the church, tell the cops who you really are. Now is your time to be free of her. And she kept insisting,
Oh,
and Rudy
wow.
finally said his real name. And they're like, damn, the cops were like, damn, we just found somebody's been missing for 8 years. Instead of questioning it further, like, wait, where have you been? Like, you know what I mean? That's something huge. It got underplayed a lot. Bella knows
I don't
profile,
know why it's always
which
her
we don't know
stuff
who's
that messes up.
Janie pays people to pretend to be her. So it was July 3rd.
She pays people to be her. She pays people to break into her house and make it look like a burglary. How does she have all this money? She had a BMW. How did she get all this money? You cannot tell me she did not get that life insurance money.
Okay. Let me show you guys without putting the phone numbers, because I get in trouble for phone numbers.
So Rudy, the whole thing happened on, was it the July 4th?
No.
It was July 3rd?
The 2nd, I think, or that Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me show you guys. This is Bella Nino's. Hold on, let me zoom in a little more. Hold on. There we go.
Yes.
Grizzy. This is when they first reached out to me at 1 a.m. It was too late. I was not going to talk to these people. I needed time to get my other phone.
Now, mind you, that Bella acts like Janie's sister, but they have proven on the Rudy discussion group on Facebook that she is the same person.
Together and everything. My sister would like to know if you can give her a call. She's Rudy's mom. And then I got the automated message. Then she says, thank you. She said she will await your call. I said, I didn't want to deal with Bella. I said, have her message me in Facebook Messenger. She's actually right here with me. Yeah.
Because she is you.
And I said, okay, we can talk in the morning. I knew that something was already up with the Nina Bellos. And you guys are contacting me at 2 a.m. I'm so sorry I'm not available to talk. I went on my bitch rant at that hour. Anyways, so she says, my apologies. We're at the hospital. We didn't realize what time it was. Have a blessed night. I said, yes, ma'am, no problems. I'm here at your service, but I cannot be of any service because I took my medication. I need to get my sleep. I have doctor's orders to try to get rest, dude. And I had like a heat fatigue a few weeks before. So I just been kind of out of sorts. And now I'm out of sorts again because of all this.
Right. For everybody catching up, Bella is Janie's sister, but it was actually Janie's fake profile.
I got involved to begin with. We completely understand. Get some rest, feel better and rested. Have a blessed night. I said, okay, I'll be in the morning. I call at the afternoon the following day. I said, I'll be calling you in a little bit. Give me about 30 minutes. I'm thinking about you guys, and I'm happy that you guys have found Rudy. And it was it was genuine, on my part. She says, thank you. What's your number so we can keep an eye out for it? And I gave her the number, and as soon as I gave her my phone number, it rang. And I was like, that's too quick for that to have been the mom reaching out to me. Or unless Janie had Bella's phone, but we all know it was Janie. So I gave her the number, and I'm trying not to show my phone number.
Yeah.
And it says, okay, thank you. I said, don't call me. I'll call you. It was an accident. And so all right. Hold on, friends.
Alice says she's about to call you in a second, by the way.
Cool.
Alice Texans, the one that got scammed by Janie.
Okay.
I sent you the number.
All right. I'm just
so
waiting
what was before then, right? Like, did you guys have any messages before then? Like, had she talked to you about Rudy at all, or?
Yeah, let me see if there's any messages between me and Janie. But I don't know. I've never really looked my Janie Santana. What are the message? What were the names that she was using?
Well, like in that Bella one right there.
Well, yeah, that's one. Let me see if I got Janie Santana. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I've ever had messages from Janie's profiles directly, because everything seemed to have been done through either Nikki or through Janie. Let me see. Hold
This is interesting to me, you guys, because I'm pretty sure that they're going to catch her in live.
So that's when they started reaching out,
Mhm.
and we had all these conversations. No, Janie's then. What's another alias that she used? Anybody
Well,
know?
Bella was
Alexis
the.
and Bella.
Oh, hey, yo, what's on my face?
Hey.
Bella Ninos. I think that was like her main one.
Hey,
That
baby.
and then Alexis Santana, Janie Santana, Christina Jack.
You guys keep praying for Avery's son. He's now in a regular room out of ICU, and I'm assuming doing better. Keep praying for him, you guys, so he can get home.
Axe.
Oh yeah.
That one too. Like 4 main ones.
So yeah, she's never contacted me on Facebook. It was always through the Bella
See, that's the other name, Alexis.
Ninos or through Nikki, but Nikki was reaching out on her own. I think Nikki wanted to help Rudy like a few weeks before too, because I got a message from Nikki on the 23rd saying, "Hey, can we post Rudy's flyer and pray for a miracle?" And I guess she was already trying to help Rudy get away, man. It's such a complicated, manipulative situation for all involved, dude. Like,
So, oh look, he just put. Hold on.
people were like just really.
That must be a filter. I need to go through the filters because now that I have this Windows laptop, I can get it, the filter thing for YouTube. But I think that's what he just used because all of a sudden a cap just popped on his head.
Really under duress.
Mm-hmm. Hey, thanks, Dakota.
What I was gonna say is, oh, look at that. When I paused it, look at his face, both of them. So I wonder if Nikki is the one that helped him get away from Janie, because Nikki is Janie's friend that isn't Janie's friend anymore. This is all mixed up.
If you guys have any, and if you need to send me anything, just email it to me because when I'm on live on my phone, I can't look at anything on TikTok.
Do y'all want to hear about this lady? Is she gonna call me or not? Do you guys want to hear about another Janie scam? Because I'm like,
Yes.
To me, it's like, like I don't know.
Thank you, Dakota.
Like it's not surprising or shocking or revealing. Do y'all want to hear about the Janie scam? Yeah. No. Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't want to really hear it. You know, I'm sorry. I don't want to downplay like all the bullshit she was doing to people, but I mean, y'all want to hear about the no, we got mixed. Give me double taps. Let me know.
I can't.
Do y'all want to hear about the scam? Some yes, some no. Yes. No.
Yeah, we want to hear it.
Yeah, we're already bored. Like we already know she. I don't think so because she wanted to. She would have. Nikki took Rudy. Nikki's gonna take Rudy shopping tomorrow. Just thank you. Send pictures of him. And he looks happy. He's still wearing the Texans chanclas, but we'll handle that soon, friends. We will handle that soon. We're gonna get that boy out of them shoes.
I just sent you a message on Facebook.
Oh, Keisha's calling.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Hold on. Keisha's calling. She called me twice. Hold on.
Hello.
Hey, Keisha, it's Grizzy.
Hi, Grizzy.
Hey, friend. Wanted to see if you want to join me and Ivan tonight for conversation.
I'm at the emergency room.
Oh, okay. No. Are you all right?
Yeah, my what's the name? Just up my blood pressure.
Okay. Girl, take care of yourself, friend. We got you.
Okay.
All right, mama. All right, bye. All right, her blood pressure. Dude, this is stressful stuff. Like, I'm dehydrated.
Nikki's in my chat. She said, tomorrow, he's getting some tennis shoes.
Yay!
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Something tells me he'll like Converse or Vans. I don't know. I'm trying to get a feel for his vibe, you know.
Converse.
I don't know. It's going to be cool to see him transform over these next couple of months and be better and be happy, dude. Does Texans Girl want to join us?
I sent you the message. Look at the message I just sent you on Facebook. Facebook Messenger.
Sit with that bitch.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's some good content.
See, it's something like that, but like covers your whole face. But y'all hear all them donations he's getting? He has a lot of followers, you guys.
All right. So there we go. I just sent her a message. We'll wait for her. Let's call. Hey, yeah. Let's call Alice, Texas. Yes. All right. I hope this is loud enough for y'all.
She is, Lola. Thank you.
Hi, Alice. This is Grizzy.
Hi.
Hey there.
Put you on speaker.
Huh?
Grizzy need to charge her
Okay,
phone.
I got you.
Okay. Are you on our live too?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I tell people I'm a little bit bored with hearing about Janie's shenanigans, dude. Like, she just ran so much game on so many people. I'm so sorry to hear that, you know, you were also, you know, somebody that was affected by her deceit and her lies. Can you tell us a little bit about, you know, what happened? And everybody says, hey, Alice. Hey, Alice.
Yeah. I went through a lot of shit with that bitch.
Ooh, okay.
She was a lot for me to handle.
Hey, this is not going to be boring, y'all. Not like I thought. I love me some Alice. All right, all right.
And if I cuss, is it okay on your live?
I think so. I think
Just don't say any slurs and we're good.
Just make sure you don't use slurs and stuff. I think we should be good.
What does that mean? What is slurs?
Like the
racism.
Yeah, like ninja and words like that, you know?
She said ninja.
Okay.
She was just a bitch.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay. All I know is that I've known Janie and her family. I know her family. Her family is beautiful. I love her family.
Yeah, they are.
I love her family. I've known her family for years, and I met her one day, and, you know, we kicked it off or whatever, and then she started doing this shit. When, I don't know what happened with her, that she reached out to me one day when Rudy went missing, you know, whatever. He didn't. He did, but one day. And then she begged me or asked me to do a benefit because I was working at a bar. And I did. You know, I went and asked for a big giant bar to do this benefit. I had pit bulls and parolees, John Danish, to do this benefit, you know, help me do this benefit. And he said, yes, of course. He brought in pit bulls and parolees. It's a show. I don't even know what it is about.
October 50, I said hello. You did not say hello back.
I never saw that show, but it's something.
Pit bulls and parolees. I know y'all have seen that show.
On a station, on a cable station. So he said, yeah, I'll do it. He goes, I'll do it. I'll bring in my band, because he was like one of those people that do like things for like what do you call it? Those people that go around bars and bring their bands in. And he was like doing producing.
Like a promoter kind of guy?
Yeah, promoters. That's the word. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, Mom.
But he did this big thing, and he brought, you know, between me and him, we brought in, we're supposed to have a lot of stuff going on that day, but it rained, and that the bar kind of like got flooded in, and some of the things that we brought in didn't happen. But he was the one that did all the
Be nice, Cherie. Oh, she's paused.
Yeah, we got a lot of people that contributed it because of Rudy.
Right.
And all the Rudy was at her house. Rudy was at her house from like 3 or 4 weeks ago before we even started. You know? And then at the benefit, she got her hair did. Oh no, before the benefit. Let me tell you what happened before the benefit.
Wait, can I stop you? You said you saw Rudy at the house?
No, I never did. Hold on.
Okay.
Calm down.
All right.
Okay, so she had me going to Mattress Mac. The second he saw her, I was so embarrassed. The second he saw her, and I'm sitting she wanted me to talk. I'm like, I'm not gonna talk. That's your son, you know. The second he saw her, you know what he did? He frowned and walked away.
Who, Mattress Mac?
Yeah.
Because Janie is a begging ass bitch.
Yeah, because she had been there doing that before.
So Janie's gone to Mattress Mac. Mattress Mac, for those that don't know, let me stop real quick. Mattress Mac is like a huge icon in H-Town. He likes to help people. He owns a furniture store forever. Like he's come out on commercials. He's a humanitarian, like a good person, always helping crime, families of victims of crime. He helps the needy when we have tragedies. Yeah, he does a lot. Yes, new houses.
And he got that golden finger in Las Vegas too. That's how I know Mattress Mac. That's how I know him.
So Mattress Mac.
What up, Pope?
Janie had Alice go in to talk to him, but when Mattress Mac saw Janie, he just frowned and walked away. My goodness.
So then she felt embarrassed, and I was super embarrassed because I've never been in a situation where I had to ask somebody to give me something, you know. So she took me down to Edgebrook area, 45 in Edgebrook, to exclusive furniture, and that dude was probably new to her, and he gave her a voucher for like $4,000 worth of furniture.
Damn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then she took me along the next street, and she went to a dental place, and they gave her another voucher.
What?
Yeah.
So she's just going around begging.
She was going around begging for everything. I never talked. I'm not talking to people because it's not my need. It's her need. Because she wanted me to be the need. And I'm like, I'm not going to be the need. You're going to be the need. If you want to do all that, you do that on your own. Mm-hmm. So then we went down the street to the nearest hair, modern salon, and she asked for a hair did voucher.
Did she say a hair did voucher? Oh my gosh.
So all those 3 vouchers, Janie kept.
Dang.
She kept them away from the auction.
Dang.
So then after all the work.
Oh, he gave her a voucher for $4,000 of furniture for the auction, for the fundraiser they had for Rudy. And Janie did not auction the vouchers off. She kept them.
Of me collecting all that food and stuff and all these people that contributed to this thing. So I had to literally not show up to my family benefit. My family, not benefit, my family reunion, because I had to do that because I had already put myself there to do that, right?
Wow.
So I didn't get to do that family reunion with my family. My husband was upset, so I couldn't even show up for that. So when we get to the benefit and everybody's cooking and we have all these people doing all this stuff and we have like media and we have 4 or 5 investors sitting there in the heat. She never came being ugly as motherfucking BMD.
Wow.
She just stayed there with her hair did because she used that voucher for her own head. That modern salon thing.
Dang.
Or, not modern salon. What is that called? The one that they have at the malls.
Oh, Visible Changes.
Visible Changes. She used that for her own hair. She did that for her own hair, and she sat there in her cool air conditioner while I was doing all the work, and all of my people that showed up to help Rudy. She just sat in there like a fucking queen, fat ass motherfucking queen.
Dang.
I didn't want to be on camera.
Sorry for the language, but it's nothing that you never heard come out of my mouth before.
Oh yeah, she never wants. Hey, thank you, friends. She never wants to be on camera.
She didn't want to be on camera because she wanted people to think she was a skinny.
Oh, I guess when you get when you make a donation, it'll put a filter on them because she just had a mustache and he had that hat.
Little bitch on that beautiful picture she had on her Facebook. So you know what? This is me calling her out back. Fuck that hoe. And so then anyway,
Yes.
we went through the whole thing. We went through the whole thing and we did all of that. And at the end of the day, that girl that she brought her best friend, Cindy, I don't even remember her last name because she was the one that was keeping all the money, and we were putting all the money in this water bottle, those giant water Ozarka bottles.
Yes.
We were throwing all that money in there. So in the morning when I finally got to sleep, because it was hot, it was fucking hot. I got to sleep and I'm like, I woke up early in the morning and it had rained overnight, and all of the bottles, the only bottles that I had, the only drinks that I had was those bios that were wrapped in carton, right?
Mm.
The other ones were picked up by another friend who's the one that had the Cokes that Rudy was talking about.
Uh-huh.
I kept calling Janie all night long, and I said, you know what? In the morning, I want to get all this shit out of my fucking truck. I said, I'm not going to pick nothing out of my truck. I said, I am not doing that. I've done enough work for you. I said, you need to find people to get in the back of my truck. I'm going to show up at Palmer's where we threw your benefit, and you need to get people to get all this shit out of my truck. And I don't want any of these cartons left on the ground. So I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull back into the what do you call that thing where you put the trash in?
Like the big old
What is it called?
the one that smashes all the trash?
No. The dumpster.
The dumpster, okay.
I said, I'm going to pull back into the dumpster, and I want you to pick up your friends to pick up all those cartons, because I don't want nothing in here. I need any more trash in this place that you already trashed.
Wow.
I said, you couldn't get out of your car for 10 minutes. Not for your son, not for nobody. I said, then I know tomorrow you're going to blame me for this shit. You're going to blame me for the fact that you didn't make no fucking money. I said, they were giving all of these people that contributed to your benefit.
You're gonna complain to me that you didn't get enough money.
Benefit for your son, to find your son. You're not gonna get nothing. You didn't make shit. And your friend Cindy placed all of it. She just gave me the box. I don't know what y'all made. I said I wasn't in charge of that. I was just doing doing what I'm supposed to do. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay. Cindy ran that girl. I don't even know her last name. I can't remember her last name. It's been so long. But she just gave me the box. You've heard about her yet?
No.
She's very quiet. So she has a motorcycle. So we have like a lot of friends. Like I've known them, and I've known anything for being that close to Janie. Divorcing her and selling the house, and said, you need to move the fuck out of here because I'm selling the house.
Wow.
And you can move back to your house. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to tell y'all right now. She went there with me. Let me go there with her. This is the only reason I responded to this live, because that's bullshit. Don't be blaming me for your discrepancies. You don't have to blame me, because this is Alice, Texans, and I'm not going to put up with this shit.
That's right, baby. That's right. Ooh, I like her. She's spicy, dude. I love me some spiciness in my life. Dang. Hey, so man, that's just, girl, I'm amazed at the stuff that you dealt with, and then she made you look bad, dude. Like, were people coming back and telling you, hey, Janie's talking bad about you? Uh-oh. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm listening, baby.
Were people bringing stuff back to you? Like, hey, Janie's saying all this stuff. What's your, like, was she like really like putting you out there like to friends and stuff? And were they were looking at you like you were crazy?
No, everybody thought it. Nobody was like, nobody ever thought I was crazy.
Okay, good.
Nobody. Well, some people like when it came back. Okay, let me tell y'all something that really pissed me off. Okay, so when Linda told me that he was alive and that she's seeing him at his house, I'm like, okay. Jesus, you know, whatever, because I'm a good person. And
Yeah.
all I cared about was that he was alive. And then when everything came back out, that they found him in, like, what, in July?
Yeah.
I was mad. I was like, what do you mean? He's been alive. Because my heart was good. I was good about that. I was like so happy. I was like, oh, good. I mean, I never cared anymore. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. My heart is good. He's alive, whatever. I never brought it up again. And then when it came up again, that he was alive again, I'm like, that hurt. I'm like, so she kept him again? You know? This is Alice crying. This is crazy, man. This is not right. Why did she keep him dead again? You know, why did she keep him away again? Why did she keep him there? And she assaulted him and did all this crap. This really breaks my heart so much.
Oh, dude, she's gonna make me cry, dude, listening to her because there's a young.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And then for her to do this again today, or whatever, whenever they came out, I don't even know when it came out, but that sucks, man. All I cared about was him. And you know what? I wish whoever got hurt by this would do a class action suit against her for that. The hurt that we've gone through. Everybody, all of my friends are like so mad that they were like hurting for him.
Yeah.
And
What will you get if she has nothing? I'm telling you, she got that life insurance money.
she sucks balls, man.
Yeah. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that, Mama. I'm so sorry. Dude, like to hear Rudy and when he cried, like we got his face blurred, right? But I try to zoom in a little bit where you can see the tears rolling. Like he's so hurt, dude. And like he's in the battle that's his mom, that's who he's raised to love. And you know, man, this lady has no compassion, not even for her son, dude. Like
She just cares about money. She
Yeah.
always cares about money, making money. Who cares about her kids? And you know what? I agree with Tiny.
Yeah.
She needs to get charged for a bunch of other shit too.
Yeah, the fraud, everything like to what she did to you is a charge. What she did for all the fundraisers are charges. What she did to lie to people is like, man, there's so many charges they can get her on. I have a feeling that because it's all national and it's all over the place, I feel like she's gonna go out with a bang with this
It's
one,
not
man.
national.
But
it's
like,
worldwide.
let me ask you something. Because Janie, nobody's seen or heard from Janie since yesterday. She tried to text Rudy or something through Nikki, but you know, nobody paid her any mind. She parked in front of her house. She was seen get in her house, but she hasn't been seen moving around yesterday or today. Do you think that she's capable of doing something to herself?
No, she's too selfish.
Okay. Because we're wondering, like, should somebody go do a welfare check on this lady? Man, so you're saying like she's a classic narcissist. A narcissist
She's
is
not gonna kill herself.
okay. Dang.
I'm sorry if I come off like that. I'm not evil.
No,
No, you're
no,
fine.
not at all. You're not coming out as anything. Like you're coming off as the truth, and that's what we appreciate.
She's evil. She's evil. She only cares about herself. She don't care about no one else. Like she's throwing us out. Like she's throwing us under the bus. Everybody in her family, everybody in her heart, everybody who's ever helped her. She's an evil bitch, and she is too not hearted to herself.
Dang.
She would rather put a gun to Rudy's head so he wouldn't shut up. So he could shut up.
Dang. That's crazy. That is so messed up, man. Listening to this stuff, man. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Thank you for sharing, man. We appreciate that because, you know, I thought you were going to say, like, she scammed me out of, like, just something. Girl, you gave us a lot of stuff to marinate with.
Yeah, I'm just giving you all my heart. My heart is that's my heart.
Yeah, that's it.
She has had so many. She's the first time before I even got to know her. she would talk to me on Rudy's Facebook, like she was Rudy.
What? Ooh.
She
He's
was talking
sickening.
to a lot of people as Rudy.
What?
Yeah. She has been doing this way before Charlie died.
Mm.
Whoa.
There were some people, I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want them put out there, but there was a time that somebody said that she was speaking on Rudy's Facebook like a little boy in the pictures that I have on my Facebook.
Yep. Let me stop you real quick because I got a girl that sent me messages that Rudy was in some kind of a suicide prevention page where you can talk about your problems, you can reach out for help, and everything they sent me was in all caps, and it was just
her.
yeah, that's her. That's her. Like I told them, I said, dude, that's not Rudy, that's his mom. Rudy don't talk like the way that Janie was using his account for. And this was during the time that he's missing. This is really sick, twisted, evil.
Yeah, she's been twisted before Charlie. Everybody says it's because it happened after Charlie, but it's not after Charlie. It's happened before Charlie. She's been twisted because she loves money.
Dang. How long have you known Janie for? How did you guys meet?
When Charlie was a little boy.
Okay. How did y'all meet?
But let me hold on. Let me answer that. Before Charlie, when Charlie was a little boy, it was before Rudy, and I only knew her for like 5 minutes. So she just came out, started talking to me when can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so she only started talking to me like for real. Like, I mean, I met her for 5 minutes or whatever, and I met Charlie. It was before Rudy was born, and then she came over to the bar that I was working at, and she told me that
Somebody probably called her.
2 days after he was missing.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
2 days after he was missing, but he's already back at the house. She wanted me to throw her a benefit.
Man.
He was already back home.
Mm.
This woman is a shady MFer. She was scamming before her son even died on the motorcycle accident.
2 days after Rudy went missing and he was found, she was asking Alice to throw a benefit for him because that's how calculating and opportunistic she is.
Wait, did you say that again? It froze on our screen. I think you got a phone call or something. What did she just say?
Can you just repeat that part real quick, Alice?
Okay, so she came over to the bar that I was working, which is down the street from her mom, where her mom used to live. She came over to the bar, there, and she asked me to throw her a benefit because Rudy was missing. She started crying in front of my face. No tears, crocodile tears. And she asked me to throw her a benefit. I said, okay, I will. So I threw her a benefit.
Mm.
Did she know about any of the cancer stuff?
No. I read about all that stuff, and I was like confused. I was like, this girl just wants money,
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy, man. When I look back, I think I'm a fucking dumbass, dude.
Man.
I'm a fucking dumbass. I mean,
No, you're
I'm
not.
like a box of rocks.
Mm-mm. No, you're not a dumbass. You're just a good person, dude. And sometimes we got people that just pieces of caca.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a boy that's been missing for 30 years.
Let me read some of the comments because people thank you so much. Somebody said, no, you're not.
All right, I just wanted to hear that phone call. And I wanted to show y'all this before I get off because I am coming live in 28 minutes. So I wanted to let y'all know that there is a $50,000 reward for Carly Russell. So she still hasn't been found. We know that she found a toddler outside the road, called 911. when law enforcement got there, there was no toddler, there was no Carly, there was a car with a phone, a wig, and her mom said that the only way her wig would be in the car is if there was a struggle. So they do have a $50,000 reward for the disappearance of the Alabama woman, Carly Russell. So on that note, I will see you guys. Yes. I will see you guys in 27 minutes for a little boy that's been missing for 30 years. Let me see. Oh yeah, and the guy that escaped from prison, he still hasn't been caught. And I read an article that said that there was another inmate that escaped somewheres, and he was out 48 days before they found him. So I think this guy is a little over a week. So on that note, I will see you guys in 26 minutes.